Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Maddie. Nice to meet you. All right, so I've been needing to do this for a while, right? I think I didn't promise, but I mentioned that I was gonna show you guys how I transfer my plants from soil or cutting to LECA. We have our LECA here. It's been pre-washed and soaked for days. So we have the diamond drill bits, and I have the glass vase that I'll be using. But this was not the glass jar that I got from the dollar store, but I've had this for a while now, and I figured I think it might look good with the monstera that I'm gonna be transferring to. And then we also have general hydroponics nutrition system that I will be using for the LECA or semi-hydroponic. And you also have distilled water. At least in Colorado, we have a huge shortage of distilled water. So yeah, I guess you can use filtered water, but I am lucky enough to find several bottles or several gallons of distilled water. Before I move my plant to a different pot, let's check out the roots. This has been sitting on my dresser a few weeks. I don't remember exactly when, but I will link that video of me making the cut and moving it to water up here. Yeah, I mean, so far it's been doing great. The roots have shot out quite a lot, actually. We have an east facing window, and that's where this was. It was on the dresser that gets the sun from the east facing window. So we have this one. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but I have one long schlong. I want to say, I mean, the root is okay-ish for me to start moving to either soil or LECA because it is long enough, and I do have tiny baby roots that are sprouting. Is that what you would call it? And then next we have this one. In the previous video, I showed how long this root was, like that dark ones. That was how long it was before I even put it here. And we have more growth. We have 3 extra growth from that stem. And then the last one is this guy. It's not as long as the other root, but I also have a new growth point, auxiliary point over here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I mean, the root is enough for me to transfer to a different pot. It has to just be like over an inch long, I believe, and they should be okay. Now for the water, I don't know if you can see it, but it's slightly colored. It's not like regular water, like clear. And the reason behind the coloring of the water is because I actually use my semi-hydroponic system to add water once all of the stems have rooted. And the reason why I did that is because it's to add more nutrients, because obviously in water, if it's just water, there's no nutrient in them, and I want to give these cuttings the best chance it has. So I added the semi-hydroponic system to give that extra boost and like nutrition, even though yes, on all 3 stems I did use the growth hormone or the rooting powder, but I still figured I want to give them their best chance. So I added I added the nutrition system. This was also when I was watering my plants, and I figured, hey, why not put the water along with all of my cuttings. So that's what I did. This has like rooting powder all over the bottom of the glass jar, but we are not going to be using this jar anymore. I don't want to drill into this, even though yes, this is a thicker jar or a thicker glass vase than this one. And the reason why I don't want to use this one is because I like how it looks, and I use this for flowers too, not just for cuttings. Let's prep the glass jar that we're going to be using. All All right, so I need to open this first. I hate these type of packaging, not gonna lie, because they're like so hard to open. For the glass vase, I am gonna use the bigger one, or the biggest one they have, the 1/16 inches. All right, wow, I'm nervous. I've never done this before, so. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make the hole somewhere up here, down here, not up here. Do I want to mark it? Yeah, I'm gonna mark it. Can I get a Sharpie? Let's do an X. X mark the spot. All right, so right over there. Just to be safe, I am gonna wrap it in towel. And I'll also be covering my hand with the towel, or holding onto the glass with towel, in case the glass breaks and we don't want to hurt my hand. And as usual, you guys, I'm gonna put everything that I use in the description down below. Whenever you do this, don't forget to use any eye protection. I actually went and grabbed my my blue light glasses for whenever I edit or work on the computer for a long period of time. I don't want to use my actual prescription glasses, so I just use those glasses just in case we have parts and stuff flying around. All right, so I have the drill. Now with glass, because we are using the diamond drill bit, it will get hot. So that's the reason why I'm doing it in the sink, because I'll be needing the cold water from the sink to cool off the glass, just so it doesn't break completely. So here goes nothing. I'm actually pretty nervous. Woo! I'm so scared. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm so scared, but I am. Oopsie. It's like it won't stay in one place. It's like, all right, we have like a kind of like a dip. Yeah, we have that dip right here. Why is this so intimidating? Obviously, this is something that I don't usually do. Literally, this is like my first time drilling a glass. I did such a great job, y'all. We have our hole. My first time doing this, and I did not crack the glass. Well, what do you know? Let's move back to the dining table. All right, we are back. We have our hole. So before I go ahead with the repotting or the transfer, let me explain why I make the hole. All right, so Julio brought it to my attention that I kind of left out the reason why I make the hole. So I made the hole basically so the water can spill out if in case I water it too much. And that is for when you transfer your plant from soil to LECA. You want to put your root up here and the hole below where you have the root. That way the root can go down naturally to find that water, and then the root will grow in water and you won't have any root rot problem. But if you move it straight to water, or like to the nutrition system, you will have root rot. That is the reason why I make the hole. It's kind of like a foolproof method, so you don't get any root rot. But like I said before, I don't mind the root sitting on water, because it was water propagating for some time. So yeah, that is the reason why we make the hole. Right, so right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start transferring my plant. All right, let me actually put down some LECA in here. ASMR in 3, 2, 1. Oops. I have to say that most of my plants, if not almost all of them, they are in LECA right now. I do have some that I transferred that I didn't do this method, and I ended up actually killing it, but we're still learning, right? I'm still learning. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to taking care of plants. So if you guys have any tips or tricks in doing this, or like if you guys are doing this a different way, let me know down in the comment section below. I will be sure to check out your method. Okay. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! No! I broke the root. I broke the root of this one. Crapola. All right, this one is going back in the water. We're not. Yeah. Dang it! That's such a cute root too. It's fine. So I do have another Monstera pot that is in LECA. It hasn't really been doing all that well. Not like my other plants that are in LECA. That one had been in the LECA pot for about a year, and I've only seen like 3 to 4 like new leaves. I think it's still in its dormant state. All right, I think that's enough LECA. You think that's enough? Now I am gonna make the nutrition system. All right, so again, we have 1 gallon of distilled water, and that's what we're going to use. Not spill, but spill. Technically, you want to use different syringes, but I only have 1, and this is from Zoe's infant Tylenol. So it works, you know, because you want to put 5 milliliter per gallon. So 5 milliliter of the Flora Micro, and you want to put the Flora Micro first. They have the instruction on the back. So you want to use 5 milliliter of the Flora Micro first. And then once you put the Flora Micro in your water, you want to shake it. You want to shake it well. And then you can add the rest. You are not supposed to add, like, you're not supposed to make like a whole concoction and then dump it in the water. You want to use, like, you want to do it one by one. The most important is that you put this one first, and then afterwards, between these two, it doesn't matter which one you put down, or like you put in the water instead of, what's this one? The Flora Bloom. I like this product because you technically can use this for anything to water your plants, and I have been using this actually to water my plants, even my soil potted plants. So not just my semi-hydroponics plants, but my soil potted plants. This can also be used for hydroponic stuff. So for your veggies, this is actually good for them, and it's not toxic by any means, because yeah, you can actually use it for, so you can use it for cuttings and seedlings, general purpose, mild vegetative, aggressive vegetative growth, transition to blooming, or ripening. So they all have the measurements on the back, but because we're only using it for the mild vegetative, wow, I cannot speak. It's basically 5 milliliter per gallon, or if you use like 100 liters, like it'll show you like all the calculations in the back. All right, now let's add to our plant, and remember the hole. We have the hole, so be careful when you water it, because then it's gonna spit it out. basically where I'm gonna have this plant, I'm gonna make sure that the hole is facing me, because otherwise I will forget, and then I will just, you know, water it, and then we'll have water everywhere. Yeah, this is the final product. Ta-da! It's not super hard. Drilling the glass was a little bit intimidating. I just need to try to root this one again because I broke the root. Wonderful. Also, I want to let everyone know that I will be doing a plant haul for my birthday in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 2 weeks. Yeah, in 2 weeks. I will be visiting different nurseries around Denver area. If you know any cute nurseries around Denver, let me know down in the comment section below, and maybe we can hit some of those nurseries. I have a list of nurseries that I want to visit, but yeah, that day should be super fun. I am so looking forward to that day. You have no idea. I'm gonna have to bring my list of wish list plans to go with that day. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click on that subscribe button and the notification icon. Yeah, so that being said, I will see everyone in the next video. Bye.